Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 6 of Yakuza Kiwami. And we're about to end chapter 3, but before we do, we're having a little conversation with Aoki, which you could probably miss on the way there.
何の話だ？
いや、天下一通りの方が騒がしいんで、ちょっと様子を伺ったらボコボコにされたヤクザが逃げていったんでね。桐生さんが相手なんじゃないかって。
さすがよく見てるな。
まあそうでもしないといいネタは見つからないんでね。でもまあこれで桐生さんが町に帰ってきたこともある程度広まっちまうでしょう。この先は登場会が相手になりますよ。気をつけてください。
ああ、そうだな。でも俺は別に登場会と喧嘩するために帰ってきたわけじゃねえんだ。
でも明日は行くんでしょ、葬儀会場に。
お前なんでそれを。
勘ですよ。登場会の会長が殺されるのと同時に堂島の竜がこの町に帰ってきた。これは何かあるに違いないってね。でも安心してください。私は桐生さんの味方ですから誰にも言いません。
Yeah, that is missable. And moreover, that's the only time you find out about Masaru Sera being murdered. Moreover, there's one other thing. Locker keys. We unfortunately won't be able to deal with that until chapter 4. So with that said, let's go on ahead and head over to Club Stardust, because I did a lot of grinding off screen, beating up a couple of punks and eating at some restaurants. Will it be enough? Probably not. But I'll still end up finishing this chapter. It is going to be an hour due to the Shimano fight, most definitely. But there is a lot of cutscenes involved too. And this is the end of chapter 2, mind you.
本当ですか、柏木さん。
何驚いてんだ。お前のここ最近の働きからしたら別におかしな話じゃないだろ。
でもまさか俺が自分の組を持てるなんて。
とはいえいきなり組持てって言っても手駒がいねえだろ。うちから腕利きのやつを何人か出すからそいつらうまく使ってしのぎについて勉強しろ。
柏木さん、ありがとうございます。
礼なら風間の親父に言え。これはもともと親父が言い出したことなんだからな。
親父さんが？
親父もそれだけお前には期待してるってことだ。それに桐生のこともある。
え、桐生がどうかしたんですか？
あんなことになっちまったとはいえ、いつか桐生がシャバに出てくる日が来る。体裁上破門ということになっちゃいるが、絶縁じゃねえ。復帰の目もあるだろう。だが親殺しのあいつを風間組で引き取るわけにはいかん。だからお前が桐生の受け皿になってやれ。
俺が桐生の？
そうだ。戻ってきたあいつの面倒を見れるのはお前しかいない。お前が錦山組をでかくしてあいつを迎えてやれ。
はい、俺桐生のためにも頑張ります。親父、すんません。
それで そいつはほんまにあいつやったんか。
間違いありまへん。
そうか、桐生帰ってきよったか。なあ、桐生は相変わらずごっついやつやったんか。
ええ、それはもう。
そうかそうか、ご苦労やったの。ちょっと手出してみや。ご機嫌やさかいな。指2本で許したるわ。
いいですか、兄貴。これが東上会本部の見取り図です。この本部施設の中に風間のおやつさんが。建物の裏口は比較的手薄です。下手に塀を越えたりすればかえって怪しまれますから、正面から弔問客に紛れ込んでいきましょう。正門から入ったら突き当たりまでまっすぐ。そこを右に入った先が裏口です。俺はそこで兄貴を待ちます。
Yeah, we're in the funeral of Masaru Sera. Now you have to be careful as to how you go about this funeral. You'll unfortunately have to walk in order for you to get past these guys. Now you're gonna have to go around and go to the registration desk because you don't want to attract attention. Running past these guys will most definitely have you to go all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, it's a stealth mission, but in order for you to actually get there, you're gonna have to have a mourning band. And in order to get that mourning band, you're gonna have to get registered first. That's the first thing. And that means you're gonna have to go over to that kiosk over there. But for now, you can also talk to people too. And ironically enough, starting conversations here in this funeral may end up leading to completion points, but it'll also waste time because it'll send you back to the beginning. But okay, I meant starting conversations with the guys who are like patrolling the front of the funeral grounds. But here you can actually start conversations there. And also, where you need to go, I forgot to take those damn plates out at the safe state. I mean, at the phone booth. Sorry, I should have just took those out. I'll deal with them in part 4. I mean, chapter 4. Yeah, you can't really talk to those guys. And if you attempt to, you'll get sent back. But him, you could talk to. You can't talk to that guy either, because those guys will send you back to... Yeah, those guys over there, they'll send you back. So don't bother. Where you want to talk to is that guy at that desk. And also, don't try to talk to him. You'll have to sign up at the reception desk. So, that reception desk is on your left, RV. And unfortunately, you can't deal with the mourning band just yet until you sign the reception desk. There you go. You can't really skip that. So what you need to do is put... Obviously write a fake name, because if you say who you are, you're gonna most likely get sent back. And you don't want to have to come back all the way over here.
どちらの組の方でしょうか。
To continue this, say former member of Dojima family, because if you say this,
風間組だ。
you're gonna be sent
風
back.
間組？俺も風間組なんだが、お前怪しいぞ。
And that's the last thing you need. Jeez. That means you'll have to go through all that over there, but I'm gonna skip that.
本日はお忙しいところ、こ
Instead,
ちらに
we're
お名
gonna
前を
try to
ご
get the
記
right answer for you.
名前を書くのか。
So, again, fake name's the right answer.
これでい
And
いのか。
はい、ありがとうございます。
also,
すいませんが、どちらの組の方でしょうか。
say former Dojima, that would make things a lot
昔
easier.
堂島組にいた。
そうなんですか。堂島の親父も10年前に桐生っていう
Of
男に
course,
殺さ
this
れちま
guy
いま
is
したから
literally
ね。
talking about
で、
Dojima
今
being
度は
murdered
世良
by
会長も
Kiryu
死んでしまう
in
なんて。
front of Kiryu.
私は
It's
誰
kind
か
of
が
messed
裏
up.
で糸引いてるんじゃないかって思ってるんですけどね。間もなく告別式が始まるので、
So,
会
at
場内で
least
お
you'll
待ちく
be
ださ
able
い。
to enter into the venue. Now that you're able to go in, that guy will no longer be in the way. Now you could talk to this guy.
ここから先はもうしょうがなければ立ち入り禁止だ。
And that will actually trigger what's inside. So, what's inside, there's going to be a mortician that is going to lose his funeral band. And whatever you do, don't try to get up the stairs. Just go for this guy right here. He's gonna panic about losing his funeral band. Hold on. Well, I gotta maybe just one more minute for this, and then I'm gonna have to head on to work. But yeah, this is the guy that's looking for the funeral band, and his funeral band I'm gonna be able to find, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to postpone that until I come back later on tonight. So I'll be right back. I gotta head on to work. See you later on tonight. I hate October so fucking much. But I'm feeling a little bit better. Painkillers aren't wearing off just yet. But the band that we're looking for is right here. Yeah. By the way, the start of this recording was literally 6 days after the fact of that happening. So now that we found this morning band, we are not going to be able to keep it. You want to know why? The guy who's looking for it finally found it. So we're going to have to hand it over to him. And the cutscene will make it to where you'll have no choice. But that's okay. We'll end up getting it back anywho. You want to know why? You'll just have to go back in and talk to that guy, and he'll get chewed out for losing the morning band. Now then, I will say this. October really did suck. Yeah, after what you guys saw. And when I recorded this second half, God, I was hurting. I mean, I felt a lot better, and I didn't really have much to do after I came back from work. Because they only put me on a limited schedule for a while, and then I came back full time like the following day around the time of this recording. But still, I pretty much had painkillers, and the ones that literally numb the pain. I'm like, okay, I can just play a few games. at least do something, because I'll be bored out of my mind if I'm off for long periods of time. Oh boy. I'm gonna tell you. Around the time of the Shimano fight, you will see. But we just happened to talk to that guy, and he just got fired from losing the morning band. So we gotta talk to him, because he'll tell you that he threw the morning band in the trash because he got fired. Oh no, correction. He quit before he was fired. Oh boy. This is a back and forward fetch quest. But let me remind you, if you haven't grinded or at least haven't bought some stuff before you came here, at least this game is gracious enough to give you some items on the way, and moreover, there's a shop before the real shit hits the fan. But there is a fight beforehand, but you're gonna need at least some items before for the fight before that point. And yes, there is a fight coming up. So all we have to do is get that morning band, and that's it. It's in the trash bin though. So yeah, Kiryu's digging in the trash. So many memories of Saints Row reboot. Ugh. Well, there's the memory band. Now it's time for us to talk to the guy who's blocking the way. So, let's just get through, since he allowed us to go, since we have the morning band. However, our troubles are about to begin, because a certain someone knew that we would be headed here.
Chotto, 顔を貸してもらおうかい。
関西の5代目近江連合の本部長寺田をバックに錦山さんはずっと独立の算段してたんです。
近江連合。
正面から堂々と堂島の桐生は。
なぜ近江連合が俺を。
頼まれたんや。あんたの元兄弟に。錦山の組長さんから写真の男を捕まえろってな。
錦か。
はっ、なんや堂島の竜言うてもこの程度かい。
Well, it's the goddamn Omi Alliance. It was only a matter of time before they showed up. After all, Terada was mentioned during the meeting of all of the patriarchs. And as it stands, it is not hard to put 2 and 2 together on who is the culprit, or at least one of them, behind the missing 10 billion yen. Well, actually, one of them is a dead giveaway. It is the Omi Alliance. Because if they're involved, bullshit is going to be involved. Unfortunately, this would also mean that Shimano actually may be an untrustworthy ally as well. He did have close ties with the Omi Alliance in the last game, and only showed his loyalty the moment his betrayal was almost exposed. Yeah. Throw him. Damn it! I thought I could. Oh well. But I do like that block, even though it does take some damage. And I took a little bit too much damage. There we go. This is what I needed to do. That way I could use a counter, which is a lot easier. I mean, Beast definitely does have its moments. And if I would have had Beast right here, I would have probably killed this guy. But nope. We're going to finish this right here, right now. He's done. And that takes care of that family man that just so happens to be there. And we only have 2 ability points. Let's see if I have any more room for those. No. What about here? Oh, wait. Yes, I do, actually. Yeah. We can bolster defense in heat mode. And this will raise my heat climax. It'll raise my heat gauge, but it won't raise my climax gauge. I really do need some health. Badly. And look at that. I took 5 medicines. I got a completion point. And I'm definitely going to be using that once I'm done. Oh, by the way, I did actually use some completion points. With that said, let's talk to Shinji.
シンジ、実は今ここに来る前に襲われた。
え？
近江連合のやつにだ。どうも錦が指示しているらしい。
まさか。だって錦のおじきは俺にはそんなこと一言も。
お前も用心しろ。わかったな。
はい。とにかく風間のおやっさんのところへ。
Well, we're gonna have to take a walk with Shinji in order to find out what the hell's going on.
おやっさんはこちらです。
So, with that said, we will have no choice but to follow Shinji with the right trigger. This is just like the beginning of the game. Thankfully, this will be the last time this will happen. Ironically enough, it was around chapter 3 or 4 where we had to follow Oda to my first job interview. Reminiscent. Yeah, and there's an arms dealer right there. Something that was not in the first game. And if you didn't have any sort of items, well, good luck. Basically, you would be beating up people until you came over to where Shinji was. So with that said, I'm going to go on ahead and buy some more items. I don't know if you can store items too. But you are able to buy some equipment. Some Turner Z. And also, I'm going to buy a Toughness Z. But moreover, I'm going to probably need a bulletproof glass amulet. Gonna need that. There's something else we're going to need too. We're going to get this lopsided cigarette. There's a reason for that. We'll also get the binding, I think. Or comfy shoes, whichever one. You know what? No. Actually, let's get the protective jacket. And while we're at it, we can fix this modified gun. No way, we got the binding. Alright. Why did I get that cigarette? There's a reason for that. That is basically a way to actually get through a sub-story, if I'm not mistaken. That's gonna happen in part 7. Or actually, later on down the line. Mostly later on down the line. I'm gonna have to save that in the phone booth. Whatever the case, let's enter, and we will wait for Kazama.
この部屋でしばらくお待ちください。今、風間のおやさんを呼んできます。
While we're waiting for Kazama, there is something we can do. And that is use the zoom in focus. And they are portraits of the clan patriarchs. One of which would have been Kiryu had the situation that happened didn't happen. Alright, we're gonna have to get in close in order for to actually zoom in on all of them. Starting with the most recently dead patriarch, Sohei Dojima. And, yeah. The fact that we took the fall for Nishikiyama really hurt. Next up, we've got the next clan patriarch, which is Baldy McBalderson, otherwise known as Putoshi Samato. Unfortunately, he hates Shintaro Kazama with a passion, and was trying to use the empty lot to further a secret alliance with the Omi Alliance. But unfortunately, since Kazama ended up getting the empty lot instead, he basically backed off and claimed allegiance with the Tojo clan. Meanwhile, Nishikiyama became a patriarch, but he is the most untrustworthy one. Oh, you'll see. And there's Kazama right there. We'll be meeting him shortly. He's the guy that got Kiryu in the dance, and moreover, he was in jail mostly the entirety of Yakuza 0, but was freed. And finally, Masaru Sera. Hey, remember this guy used to be a tough boss for Majima? I do. Unfortunately, now he's a dead man, and we're at his funeral.
Kazuma. おやっさん。10年だ。俺はお前に何もしてやれなかった。全部俺がやったことです。おやっさんは何も。変わらねえな、お前だけは。おやっさん、何があったんすか？登場会は。それに、錦は。あったのか、あいつに。いえ。あいつは10年前の事件からすっかり変わっちまったんだ。妹にお前、弓をなくしたあいつはこの世界でのし上がるために手段を選ばなかった。俺はあいつが鬼になるのを止めてやれなかったんだ。おやっさん、もう一つお前に伝えなきゃならんことがある。弓のことだ。ええ、行方不明って。それなんだが、弓は。おやっさん！
風間のおじき、てめえ、お前、桐生？あ、なんやお前、堂島の兄の次は風間か。何考えとんじゃ。島野。おい、お前ら、絶対に生きて返すんやないで。
Yeah, I'm kind of getting sick and tired of Kiryu getting framed for something he didn't do. No, damn well he didn't shoot Shintaro, and moreover, this was the same thing that happened to that beatdown at the beginning of Yakuza 0, where someone ended up being shot, and Kiryu was to blame. Well, that's not going to be the case now. We're going to have to beat every single person here in this funeral just so that we can get out of the funeral alive. And unfortunately for Kiryu, that means that he will have to fight an entire army of Tojo thugs. Then again, the Tojo is always going to be a roadblock for him.
Yaro! おとなしゅう往生せえや桐生。
カズマ、逃げろ。 カズマ、弓を100億を頼む。行け。
And now it's time for us to go through more Tojo thugs on the way out. You're gonna have knife throwers, you're gonna have guys with very sharp knives, and also you're gonna have guys with katanas. But make sure you pick up whatever weapon you can pick up and beat the hell out of everyone here. It would make things so much easier. You have a whole bunch of guys surrounding you. And let me assure you one thing. Yakuza Kiwami is a lot harder than Yakuza 1. And oh boy, you will see the difficulty spike once we get to the later part of the game. Honest to God, I should have used my swordfish cannon. This would have made things a hell of a lot easier. I have it equipped, for God's sakes. It doesn't matter. We'll just have to run through these guys with Brawler. And if need to, I'm going to have to go to Rush as well. Oh, nice. Alright, we still got more guys to beat up. Preferably this guy. Yeah, too bad I can't bat back that knife of his. But it's alright. We'll just smack it down on him with this lantern. Wait, did that literally break? It broke. But all the guys we killed, they're just gone. And here's another one. They've got two guys throwing knives here. Just make that simple, quick, and easy, so that way we can not worry about the other knife throwing guy. I'm pretty sure they have somebody with guns. Nope, they don't. I think somebody has a sword. One of them, at least. There they are. They've got modified swords, and one of them has a wooden sword. Okay, they have a wooden sword. I've seen how strong a wooden sword can be in Gintama, but goddamn, son. This is a funeral with supposedly high security detail. You might need more than just a wooden sword. And this is a worn out sword as well. A worn out katana, of all things. I'll just grab this. And a worn out wooden katana. Oh, come on. Really? Let me guess. Worn out knife? Yep, worn out dagger. Ooh. And Kiryu never killed anyone. He just sent that man to the Shadow Realm. Yeah. He'll be back the next couple of parts, because after all, we're going to end up having to beat up more Tojo clan members. It's inevitable. And sometimes they reuse. I think sometimes they reuse names in this game. Kick that man dead in the ass. Hilarious. And there's that last one right here. And by the way, I did use some completion points in order for me to run faster. Might as well get myself some more health. Hold on, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of these. And I'll pick up a bottle right here. There we go. It's as if I didn't use one in the first place. Alright. Now we've got ourselves a mini-boss. Yeah, this guy is just there standing in the way. He may have higher health than the others, but you're gonna beat him down. You're gonna give that man a fucking beating. That's what you're gonna do. Brawler is definitely your best bet. If you want to try to beat up some people with Rush or with Beast, by all means do so. That way it will get more completion points, but at the same vein, Brawler will do just fine. And as you can see there, Kiryu will just transition to another area by beating the hell out of whoever's in his way. I'm pretty sure this is the way to go. And I can't bring that lantern with me. That's a shame. But there's more people in the way. Yeah, we gotta be careful about the knife throwers too. Last thing I need is for them to throw a knife and stop me from what I'm doing. It's worn out. Damn. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, that works. We knocked out some people with Brawler style. Fantastic. And, oh damn, Kiryu just waylaid that guy to that door. And this is basically the gist of the last part of this battle. Alright. Kinda wish I had a actual Kiwami for the, or heat action for Rush right now, but unfortunately that's not the case. Oh, that weave was just gorgeous. I wish I could do that again. Hold on. Maybe I can. Ah, there it is. Yep. That was a beautiful weave. I should just do that more often. And I'm also trying to get enough completion points in order for me to get something else from the from Bob at least, so that way I'll have something for battles, or for the most part for the actual game. But I think we got everybody here. More of them. I'm switching to Brawler. Screw this. Let's make this quick. The harder I hit him, the quicker this will be. And the funny thing is, as you completely and totally beat the crap out of everyone here, and as they last long, they'll also have bruises and blood. Kiryu, as he fights, he will also have bruises and blood, as well as the more he takes damage. The less he takes damage, he won't have bruises. And boom! Right in the face. That's one way to get through the exit. Damn. But we're not done yet. We still gotta go to the main hallway. And what's waiting for us is more guys, but also a certain someone. By the way, the battle which will take place here will not count towards Majima everywhere. Alright. Let's get rid of him. And I guess this is the best I could do with Dragon of Dojima right about now, because I do not have any good skills yet. Not right now. It won't happen until after I beat Majima a couple of times in Chapter 4. But until then, let's just stop this guy, get it over with. And that should break down the door, which will lead us straight to Majima himself. I think I've got enough to do what I need to do. Sort of. Yeah. I would use Unyielding Mastery, I think. Or we could use one of these. Ugh. Actually, yeah. Might as well use that for a rush combo. Because we got 3, I think. Alright, then rush combo it is. Or a faster sidestep. Or nothing at all. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to, use that one too. But that's okay. I don't need to use Royal. I just need to use Toughness Z. That's good. I'll pick up the Stamina and X, and we'll head over to the downstairs area where we're going to be facing off against Majima himself, who just so happened to be waiting right here. Well, actually, right after we deal with these guys. And the knife thrower. I might as well switch to Brawler. This is not working. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I have all the fisticuffs in the world. I have these hands rated E for everyone. So, if I actually do get enough experience points, hopefully I'll be able to, oh, damn! Oh! I was about to say, hopefully I will be able to level up another, I would say, part of the grid, but that's not going to happen right now. Not until I defeat Majima. And mind you, he is a boss with 1 bar. And this does not count towards Majima everywhere. However, this is mandatory to win, otherwise you'll have to restart the whole battle all over again. Because there is no checkpoints. Just thought I'd point that out to you. Alright. Oh! Did I just belly-to-belly suplex Majima? Yeah. That's a long step from actually being German suplexed in the last part. Ooh! Nice! Alright. Once we deal with Majima, we should be good and golden. And this, ladies and gentlemen... Uh-oh. We got enough for a Kiwami! Yes! Oh, that is excellent! And... Majima only attacked because Shimano ordered him to do so. But yeah, he does live a wild and crazy life, but he only attacked Kiryu because the Tojo clan demanded that Kiryu be killed. Otherwise, he's basically going to have to face off against Majima in the streets. Because Majima was purposely holding back. He didn't want to kill Kiryu. Because after all, he's only fighting him because the higher-up said so. He won't fight. I mean, he won't hold back once he faces off against us when we go back to Kamurocho having to deal with Majima everywhere. And by the way, these are all goons that were parading around, or should I say patrolling around the funeral area. So now we get to beat every last one of their asses, which is great. And now one of these guys is named Sega. Oh well. Wait, how did that get a heat climax, but not the katana? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm thinking too much. And we're about to win this fight right here. This is the fight that leads straight into the boss.
待てここ こは通さへんで。
Alright, here we go. Futoshi Shimano. And this guy, how should I put this? I decided it was a good idea to come after this guy with a gun. Huh. That was a stupid move. You'd think that would work, but no, it didn't. However, Brawler will do the most damage to... Actually, Beast and Brawler will do the most damage to Shimano. Because his wild swings... It's basically mostly Beast and a Brawler. Mostly Beast, because Beast could actually no-sell most of this stuff. And mind you, I am on Percocets at the time of me recording this gameplay footage. So, yeah. This was a terrible idea. Never, ever fight Shimano on Percocets. This is not going to end well. I am so sorry. 14 minutes of this is literally the whole Shimano fight. Yeah, the entirety of the part is literally me taking down the whole third chapter. We went through 2 chapters, mind you. And let me remind you, Shimano has 2 bars of health and can easily break whatever foreign object you have. And yeah, I hope you're good in your tapping game too, because Shimano loves to grapple. And his grapples hurt. They hurt a lot. And don't forget to pick up any items just in case. Honest to God, I should have used Swordfish Cannon. That would have really hurt Shimano. But I didn't think about it. Rather, I was so hell-bent on trying to beat this guy's ass. I was scrambling to try to find a way to do some damage. I guess this will have to work. Oh, that's for Brawler? Yup, definitely it's going to be working. I'm going to be using that for Brawler for the time being. And unfortunately, past me realizes, oh crap, I only got one soul point. Oh, experience points. Good God almighty. We're going to get a lot of experience points from actually beating this. So, yeah. I wish I had more. This would suck. I kind of needed those. And I used that for a combo on Beast. So, yeah, I might as well stick with Beast for the time being. Oh, boy. We are definitely... Oh. Right. That was actually a Kiwami for Beast, and I don't have enough. Oh, God damn it. I don't have enough. Okay. I am crying. I am internally crying in this battle. So, let's just get up before he... Yep, he stepped on my crotch. God, stop stepping on my dick, dude. Seriously. And he's just going to keep attacking again. Sometimes he'll just stand there looking stupid. Other times, you could just waylay on him. And by the way, I would watch out if I were you. He will also heal up near once his first bar is gone. Now his second bar is going to be where he's going to start getting even more annoying. There we go. He's healing. Start pounding on him. Damn it, I should have used it. I thought I could have used a Kiwami, but I couldn't. Ah, damn it. This is just terrible. Now I'm going to have to chop all that health back down again. Well, at least he rolled out. At least I was able to roll out the way. And by the way, a thing that needs to be said, he also has invincibility frames. So bear that in mind. And you will be taking this guy on again. Don't think that this is the last time we'll be seeing Shimano. Hopefully it'll be a lot easier. Actually, it will be a lot easier because we will have access to more stuff. But for the time being, we just need to keep on beating the hell out of this guy. And though the game guides recommend using Rush and also using Brawler, which would be fine, Brawler would actually do more damage. I say Brawler and Beast because at least Beast you can no-sell some of his hits. And Brawler, it would be a lot easier. Now, this would be a lot easier too if I was able to throw his ass mid-combo, but I can't. Ah, fuck. It's alright. We almost got him down to 1 bar, and we used up a lot of items. Actually, we used up 3 items. Well, let's drop him down to that 1 bar. Come on. Well, at least he's down a bar. Good. He's not going to heal back until he starts getting low on his 2nd bar. So, yeah. He's going to get more aggressive too. And that charge he does, it will be a charging grapple. And if you don't avoid it, yeah, you're going to eat a lot of damage because Shimano hurts. Funny thing is, he's actually easier in the original version of this game. Because you can juggle him with combos and you're not locked behind Majima everywhere. But no, that's not the case here. But this is still actually a really good game. I'm not going to sit here and complain. Oh, except for the fact that you stepped on my dick. Why? Why do you keep stepping on my dick? Oh. Okay. Look, health. I need health. Yes, a toughness ZZ would work just fine. And I tried to tiger drop him, but I couldn't. Uh-oh. That was a Tartar. Oh, shit. Okay, stamina. Okay, that'll work. And by the way, in case you're wondering, it wasn't necessarily a tiger drop. It was more like a counter blow. Alright. He moved out the way and, he just still managed to recover easily and came back. Now, let me show... Oh, shit, that really hurt. No! Oh, God, not my dick! No! He keeps stomping on my dick! Why? And just like that, whatever momentum I had, gone. But again, I was still on Percocets too, so I wasn't really dodging as fast as I was. I mean, come on, I really landed badly and the pain was killing me. I guess this means only one thing. I have to take more pills. Hey, no! No! I thought I got out of that! Oh! As you can see, that really, really hurt Kiryu. Yeah, he's almost at the point where he'll go start healing again. No, you will not grab me. No means no. And he clotheslined me. I know somebody's going to say, I did this all wrong. Again, I was on Percocets when I did this. that was the only way I would able to be able to at least move my arms around, because they were very sore at the time. But around this time, I'm feeling a lot better. Still. Come on. We got this. Oh, shit. I thought I counter. Oh, he's healing too. You bastard. Might as well heal myself. You know what? Screw it. Thought I could actually stop him from healing, but no. This ain't happening. And, well, he's back to almost full health. I wish I could have charged up my climax too. Alright, it's okay. We got this. I guess Dragon of Dojima's actually working too. Because it's starting to chop down his health. Get off me! Damn it! Thank God I remember how to do the beast combo, because, or at least they gotta know how to do the beast no-selling, because this is ridiculous. Yeah, and this is probably the worst I've done against Shima. Oh God, stop stepping on me! The many times that Shimano stepped on my crotch, no wonder Kiryu's a virgin. Almost until, like, the 8th game of the series. No, 9th game of the series, sorry. Yeah, it literally took the 9th game of the series for Kiryu to lose his virginity. And this is all Shimano's fault. It's canon, okay? The constant stepping on the crotch, it's not cool, man. Not cool. I need to finish him off. Come on. I thought I could grab him, but no. Ooh. Just keep nailing him. Keep nailing him. And unfortunately, just as I was about to do some damage to him, nope. Oh, not the spine! Not the spine! Bro, that's just mean. Get up. We got this. We got this. Get off me. We got him. We got him. He's not healing again. No! No! Oh shit! I got yeeted across the premises! I thought I had him! I thought I had him! As you can clearly see, I just got Uncle Phil. Homie, this guy's throws is really powerful. I can't believe I just got Uncle Phil. I know there's some more health around here somewhere. Oh God, no there isn't. Well, we'll have to make do. Shit, not the crotch. No. Damn it all! I know somebody's gonna thumbs down this video because of the fact that I'm doing this wrong, but damn. Maybe I should have grinded a little bit more, but the punks weren't showing up as frequently. It's alright. He's almost done. We've got him. Just one more hit. And one more hit for me and I'm done. But that's okay. That's okay. We got him. Let's hit him good. Yes! Woo! That was annoying. 14 minutes of Shimano. Good God.
松重てめえもう一回言ってみろ
こんな定例会意味ないって言ったんですよ。
なんだと？
お前と話すくらいならバスへのキャバクラでブサイクな女とだべってる方がよっぽど有意義なんだよ。
てめえ、もういっぺん言ってみろ。
組長さんよ、ここらで一つはっきりさせときたいんだがな。俺らは風間の親父に言われたから仕方なくてめえについてるだけなんだよ。
何？
風間の親父から俺のしのぎがどんだけ太い稼ぎか聞かされてねえわけじゃねえだろ。そいつが俺の核ってやつだ。ならそれなりに扱われねえとな。あの桐生ならまだしも、おめえみてえな幹部に尻尾振るしか能のねえ青二歳に指図されるなんてまっぴらごめんだ。こっちは勝手にやらせてもらうぜ。
てめえ、まだ話は終わってねえぞ。
黙ってみてな。しのぎのお手本ってやつ見せてやるからよ。
ここまでだ。観念しろ。
ぶっ殺してやる。
終わりだ。
おい、なんじゃ。誰だこれ。何者だ。
たった今、広域指定暴力団東上会3代目会長世良勝氏の葬儀会場から届いた映像です。詳しい情報はまだ入っていませんが、一人の男性が突然暴れ出したとのことで現場は大混乱になりました。男性の身元はまだ分かっていません。続報が入り次第お伝えします。
出所2日にしちゃ派手にやってんな。
あんた
寂しいこと言うじゃねえか、桐生。
伊達さん。
風間が？
ああ、無事かどうかも今は。
だが風間の言ってたその100億という意味、奴は何をお前に伝えようとしていた？
わからない。
そうか。
伊達さん、なんで俺を助けるような真似。4か？あんた丸棒に
？10年前の堂島殺し、俺は上の意向を無視して突っ走って、結果一家降ろされて今はつまらねえヤクザの相手してる。お前と同じ今じゃ組織の鼻つまみだ。女房と娘も愛想つかして出て行っちまった。お前に関わったおかげで 人生が狂ったんだ。桐生、俺は今三代目の世良の殺しを追ってる。手貸せ。
あんたには助けてもらった借りがある。だが今の俺には。
登場界の100億が消え、三代目会長が殺された。そしてさっきの騒ぎの中心はお前。事件は動き出したんだ。桐生一馬の出所を待っていたようにな。持ってろ。今じゃガキでも持ってるんだぜ。俺は100億を探ってみる。お前はそのユミって女か。その2つの山は必ずどこかでつながってる。お互いに協力した方がいいんじゃねえか。
そうだな。分かった。
お前何か手がかりはあんのか。
いや、とりあえず昔の馴染みに会ってみる。セレナって店だ。
そうか。マスター、話は済んだ。もう店開けて構わないぜ。
はい。
お前が無所に入ってる間にカムロ町も様変わりしただろ
う。ああ、馴染みの定食屋がなくなってたな。
占領通りにあった店か。あそこは潰れてデートクラブになって、それも潰れてキャッチバーになって、まあそれも潰れて、あれ次なんだっけな。
And this will be the end of part 6. I will see you guys next time as we start chapter 4 properly. There's gonna be a lot of shit going on as we continue Kiryu's Hood Chronicles. Peace out and take care.